Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Flash Your Stash for 2018 number 3. So if you are not familiar with Flash Your Stash, mine is pretty much just me doing spring cleaning, organizing and assessing my yarn stash, seeing if there's anything I can let go of, and potentially making plans with some of the excessive quantities of fiber that I have. So this is the third shelf in my yarn tower, and this mostly contains Herrschners yarn, and there's a little bit of Caron 1 pound. So I'm going to go through this and kind of put stuff away as I go and get it all back in order that makes sense, so that for future yarn orders it will be a billion times easier to know what I have and not order the same thing 20 more times on accident because I didn't know I already had it. So here we go. I have a lot of sparkly Herrschners yarn. I'm going to go through that first just so I can get that put away because that's what's on top. So Herrschners yarn for the most part does not have colorway names, but this is the Herrschners Worsted 8 Holiday Shimmer. This one is orange. There are two. I have two yellows. They actually have names on the website, but for the most part, I don't recall the names. Where are the other sparkly ones? I have two of this one, which I don't know if you can even get this one in the 8-ounce balls anymore, but this one I know is called Bewitched, and it has purple, orange, green, and black in it with the metallic thread through it. Shifting, whoa, avalanche. Right. I have two that are this really pretty dark purple color. I have a partial left of white. I think I do have more, but it's with my other Christmas yarns. But it's pretty much the same whether it's their Halloween shimmer or their Christmas shimmer. Hello, kitty cat. Creeping me out. And I also have a barely used giant ball of black and silver. Alright, so the last big balls of yarn that I have, these are all Herrschners Worsted 12, and like I said, there's no colorway names on these. Have a sandy tan color, a light sage green, a black, dark brown, and eggplant purple. I'm gonna move on to the Caron yarns just to get the few that I have sorted and put up. There's only a few that I'm gonna be keeping. So, have this purple one. Don't know what this is called because there's no ball band anymore, but I am using this particular purple for Click for Babies hats, which I have been making a few of. So this is going to stay. This is off-white, and I'm keeping this just because it's good for blending with other things. And the only other one that I'm keeping for certain is this one right here, because this is the orange that I need to use to finish up the solid granny square tiger striped blanket for my younger son Killian, and this is in the pumpkin colorway. Is that upside down? Pumpkin. And these other Caron 1 pounds I am going to be getting rid of. This one, I don't think I've used it at all, but this is soft pink. This is soft sage. I have used a tiny little bit of this, which is actually from something that I'm going to frog. And this has not been touched either, and this is the lilac colorway. It's a very light purple. So these are all gonna be going. I don't have anywhere to put it right now, so I guess I'm just gonna set it right back here. And this will be the going away pile. All right. All this other stuff is Herrschners yarn. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be keeping all of it. go through the solid colors first. So, as I mentioned, Herrschners yarns, they're plain ones that are their name brand, do not have colorways, but this is a light, almost seafoam green. What do I have for other shades? Is that the only greenish one that I have? I guess so. I've got this light yellow, which is a baby yarn, which I believe I've used, yeah, I've used a tiny little bit of that. This one is called Crantini, I believe is what this one was, but it's a very pretty fuchsia. It's bright, bright fuchsia. This is what's left. These two little cakes, this is what happens when you have a regular ball winder that only does 3.5 ounce cakes and you have an 8 ounce ball of yarn. Yeah. A very light pink. And I'm pretty sure I have another partial ball of somewhere that I've used, and just a standard red. Two different shades of orange. This is more of a dark autumn burnt orange, and this is kind of a lighter carrot orange. Have a sort of medium gray taupe shade. And these two were from a set of baby yarns. It's still worsted weight, but they called it baby yarn mostly because it's pastels, I guess. But it was this purple, this pink, and and this variegated. So these three all came together in a pack. I'm putting those in a pile to rewind them because they're horribly messy. Have a darker gray. Obviously this is a partial. Have sort of a chestnut brown. A slightly lighter brown. And I think that this is actually, yeah, this is actually Red Heart with Love, but this is an even lighter shade of brown than this. Yeah, that's definitely Red Heart with Love. Wrong spot. And this is a very, very dark, almost chocolate brown that's also a Herrschners yarn. Now onto the variegateds and the odds and ends. These, along with the baby yellow, are actually part of a set. This is Spice. I made my spicy granny top with this and the glitter black type. And these two are also from a pack of the coordinating baby yarns. This one is a light blue, light green, yellow, and white. And this is the same blue that I used to make my narwhal in my narwhal tutorial. And these are all of the variegated Herrschners worsted 8s that I have accumulated that I will hopefully be using at least some of this year. Just got these ones recently, so I know these ones have names. I don't know if it's actually on all of them. It's not. This one actually has it written on it. This is the berry colorway. Has a few kind of cranberry shades with a few light pinks and an almost white pink. This one is called Rose Garden, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's a few shades of kind of orange coral colors, a few different greens, a little bit of white. And this one, I want to say it's something to the effect of koi or koi pond, obviously by the colors. This is a full-sized ball of that orange-yellow variegated from before. Full-sized Spice. There's a lot of really nice colors in that one. This one, I believe, is called Prism. very light pastel rainbow. This one is called Tuscan Night, I believe. Lots of different shades of green, kind of an orangey red. And this one, I think it was called Crushed Berries, maybe? Lots of different purples and pinks in there. So I will be keeping all of those. I'm going to be weighing these to get rid of these, and I just need to rewind these few because they are quite floppy and floppy and messy, and they'll take up a lot less space and they won't roll around when they're in cake form. So I'm going to do that. I hope you all enjoyed having a look through my yarny stuff, and the stuff for the destash will be going up in the shop sometime in the next few days to a week, depending on how long it takes me to get to it. So I hope you all have an awesome day, whatever time of the week it is when you see this, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.